we will be making Polpettone. This is a variation of my friend Clara Cohn's family recipe brought with her from Italy. This firm and very tasty meatloaf is delicious hot and even better served cold or in sandwiches. This particular recipe comes from the 1988 edition of The Art of Cooking for the Diabetic by Mary Abbott Hess. Ingredients: 1 pound of 90% lean ground round or sirloin, a half a pound of turkey or chicken Italian sausage. Well, we couldn't find chicken or Italian sausage, so we are using sweet Italian sausage, which I'm going to have to cut up into little pieces and then try to mix into this bowl. That should work. 1 tablespoon of dried basil, have that. 2/3 cup of breadcrumbs, and look at our panko Italian style breadcrumbs. 1/4 cup of grated Parmesan cheese. 3 tablespoons of chopped leaf fresh parsley. And I'm fresh out of parsley in the greenhouse, so I'm going to leave that one out. 1 egg, 3/4 teaspoon of crushed dried rosemary, got it. 1/2 teaspoon of crushed red pepper flakes, got it. 2 hard-boiled eggs, water's boiling right now, and the eggs are about to go in. Preheat the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. We're going to wait on that. Combine all the ingredients except the hard-boiled eggs in a large mixing bowl. Mix by hand until the crumbs are well distributed through the meat. Oh, what's the fun in mixing by hand when you've got a beautiful KitchenAid? And this little doohickey should do it. That's the green KitchenAid, which is very difficult to find, I have been told. Thank you, Benson. And we're also going to be adding to this recipe 1 onion and 1 red pepper. And we'll try to put the meat in there. Never mind all the dirty dishes in the sink. I'm getting around to it. Man, I've heard that if you put this thing in the freezer for a couple hours and then peel it, you don't get that effect. I might put a little bit more breadcrumbs in the mix with this much moisture. Now this is half a pound. I'm thinking 14 ounces. Oh, God. 14 ounces, half a pound. How many ounces in a pound? There are 16 ounces in a pound. So that's 14 ounces. So half a pound would be... So 3 of these should equal 14 ounces. And the cat gets a little bit too. Ooh, Italian style. Does smell like garlic. Line an 8.5 by 4.5 by 2.5 loaf pan with foil. Spray foil with cooking spray. Pack half the meat mixture into the bottom of the pan. Cut each egg into 6 wedges and arrange the wedges in strips running the length of the loaf. Cover the egg layer with the remaining meat pressed together firmly to form a well-shaped loaf. Push the loaf to one side of the pan to create a gap for fat drippings to flow into. That's an interesting thought. I like to use this coconut cooking spray, not just because I can get it at the dollar store, because I do like that little taste of coconut in the food. Pack half the meat and the mixture into the bottom of the pan. Half the meat mixture. Half. Boom. Cut each egg into 6 wedges. 6 wedges. And cut an egg into a wedge. 1, 2. All right, arrange these. They don't arrange well. And just the rest of this thing goes on top. pinch it together into something that looks like a loaf. Then push this off to the side. All right, well, you bake it 30 minutes at 400 degrees, then reduce the heat to 325 degrees and bake for an additional 30 minutes. See that? Very nice. We'll delete this part.